Going on, everybody? So we got the old green truck that I pulled the vortec motor out of, and we're going to be putting in my daddy's 86 over there. About to try to get it loaded up on the trailer here and take it down the road to buddy's house. He's got a little 350, I think it's a TBI motor, just a short block, and the heads, they got to be put together. I'm just going to swap him out, basically a junk truck for a junk motor, but the motor's supposed to be good. I'll just have to put it together and see if it'll run. Let's see if we can get this thing loaded on up on here and get it took down there. All right, go ahead. All right, stop right there. Pull it up. Yeah, keep going. All right, stop right there. All right, so I'm gonna throw that piece of plywood down on the ramp like that, and then I'll pull it up, the leaf spring is gonna catch on that and hopefully drag it all up together. I usually like to have a piece that's as long as the ramp itself, but it usually catches and pulls it all up together, so hopefully that's what happens this time also. Gotta find a piece for the other side, then we're gonna sucker up on there. I ain't gonna put it all the way up on there. I'm gonna kind of hang it off the back because I ain't going but literally right down the road, and then that way it'll be easier to unload. I'm not sure how we'll unload it. Probably just hook the back of it to a tree or something and take off. Yeah, go up with it. No other way. Go. Alright, we had some trouble with this side. All I could find was literally two short pieces of wood. So I had to jack it up a little bit. We're working with her, getting her up there. I know it ain't all the way on there, but that's as far as it's gonna go. Because as you can see, it is catching right there, and I don't feel like trying to jack both sides up just to get it up on there a little bit more. Plus, like I said, we're literally going right down the road, probably not even a quarter mile, not even getting on the main road, so this will be fine. All right, here we go. Half the truck's hanging off. I'd say it'll be all right though. If it does fall off, that would be a pain in the ass. That would really be a pain in the ass. Made it a few hundred feet. So far, so good. What you think? Think it's doing good?
Where's Darren?
He done tore out and left us. We're about to catch up to him. He's hanging on for dear life. We make it down this little bumpy driveway, we'll be good. Sprinkle, so trying to hurry up and beat the rain. All right, it's starting to rain. Let's see if we can get down there and get this thing real quick before it starts to flood too bad. I ain't got no windshield wiper. starting to rain a little bit harder than it was. So we're gonna make this short and sweet because I don't want to be soaking ass wet. So this is basically what we got. It's just a TBI short block. Looks like he just put a vortec timing chain cover on it, but it is a TBI motor. I do know that. That's the heads that come off of it right there, and you see they are TBI heads. That one there is a little rusty, but I should be able to clean it up. Let's see. Yeah, this one here not as in bad shape, but I've seen worse, and honestly I've dealt with a lot worse. I can clean that up. We'll throw her on there. It may not be perfect, might smoke a little bit, but I believe we got a pretty good motor. It does turn over. Ain't got no slack in it at all. Like I said, it's a little rusty. Cylinder here, but it ain't bad. I can clean it up. Like I said, I've dealt with a lot worse than this. I've took motors that had rust and so bad it pitted inside the cylinders, and put pistons out of an old motor in it. Used rod bearings with 200,000 miles. I've put together some really junk motors before, so I think this one will be just fine. Not a very exciting video. Just figured I'd show y'all what I traded that old truck that was sitting right there for. The truck wasn't worth nothing to me. The front end, it had been wrecked in the front, and it didn't, I think the upper control arm was broke, so it didn't steer right. I sold a bunch of parts off of it, seats, you know, steering columns jacked up in it. Like I said, it's all beat, needs a bed, plus the title paperwork and all is messed up on it. So it wasn't worth nothing to me, but he said he's gonna rebuild it. So we'll see what happens. I figured it was a decent trade for me, considering if I hauled the truck off for scrap, I probably would have got about 150 bucks for it, maybe 200. I have to buy some head gaskets and stuff, but I won't have to invest too much money in here, and then I think I'll have a decent running 350. Probably won't be worth more than a few $100s itself, but it does have provisions to put a roller cam in it, so that's a plus too. Not sure if it's a 4-bolt main or not. Probably just a 2-bolt main. Don't really matter to me. It ain't like it's gonna be making no 500-600 horsepower anyhow. Y'all just let me know what y'all think about it. Think if it's worth it or not. I'm gonna get her covered up and get my ass inside before I'm soaking wet. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later. Oh, and this engine stand, it didn't come with the motor. It was my engine stand. I let him borrow it probably 2 years ago. I forgot it was even down there. I knew I was missing one, but I couldn't remember what the hell happened to it. But finally got it back.